Hi friends, in this session, we see CATIA Constraints tools. Tools are constraints defined in dialog box, constraints, contact constraints, fix together, auto constraints, animate constraints and edit multi-constraints. First tool is constraints defined in dialog box. First draw object using profile tool. Select circle tool and draw circle. Now select all objects and select constraints defined in dialog box tool. Then enable length option. Now all length dimensions are enabled in object. Then enable radius and diameter option. Next tool is constraints. Two types are here. First we see dimensional constraints. Select the constraints tool, then select the element and place it. To choose different dimension, right click it and select the option horizontal measure or vertical measure direction. To measure angle between two lines, select the lines and place it. Next, place the radius and diameter dimension. Next, place the dimension between two lines. Next, place the dimension between point and line. Next we see geometrical constraints. First draw circle and place dimension. Then draw profile object. Place the necessary dimensions. Select constraints tool and select two lines. Then right click to select different constraints. Select equal constraints. Both the lines are equal 1. Next one is parallelism constraints. Select parallelism constraints. Both the lines are parallel to each other. Next one is perpendicular constraints. Select perpendicular constraints. Both the lines are normal to each other. Next exercise for remaining constraints. First draw objects to apply constraints. Select Constraints tool. Now select two circle and right click it, then select concentricity option. Both the circles, center are same one. Next one is coincidence constraints. Now select 2 points, and right-click it, then select coincidence option. Next one is tangency constraints. Now select 2 circle, and right-click it, then select tangency option. Next exercise for symmetry constraints. Select Constraints tool. Select 2 line, and right-click it, then select Allow Symmetrical Line option. Now select Axis. Next tool is Contact Constraints. Select 2 lines, and the result is collinear. Select 2 points, and the result is join. Select the line and circle, and the result is tangent. Select 2 circle, and the result is concentricity. Next tool is Fix Together. Select Fix Together tool, then select Objects. Selected objects are in same group. To edit group, double-click on icon. To remove from group, select and delete. Next tool is Auto Constraints. First select Elements to be constrained. Next select Reference Elements. Then choose Constraints Mode, Chained. Choose Constraints Mode, Stacked. Dimensions are created from baseline reference. Next tool is Animate Constraints. Draw axis line for center guide. Next draw circle for crankshaft. Then draw line for connection between center of the circle. Now, draw connecting rod. Next, draw piston head using centered rectangle tool. Then mark the dimensions using constraints tool. Select Animate Constraints tool. Select the angle dimension. First value is 0 degree, last value is 360 degree, and number of steps is 100. Now select play option. Number of steps controls the speed of the animation. Final tool is Edit Multi-Constraints. Select the tool, and select the dimension from list. Then edit the current value. Next session will come. Thank you.